What up, Blockheads? Bit of a different view for you today, but I've got a cool announcement. So roll the intro and then I'll make the announcement, I guess. That's normally how that works, right? Yeah, all right, intro, bam. All right, so we're doing a new something reveal, right? So the something is basically something that I'm going to be bringing to the channel. I'm going to be working on it. We're going to be customizing it. I mean, it has been something that has helped the channel previously, but it's been kind of out of sight. It has been in some videos. I'm just being really vague. I'm headed to the mall right now because I got to pick up something, and it's not what I'm doing the reveal on. But anyways, it's something that I used to have I don't want to say like experience in. You guys know how I work on motorcycles, right? So before working on motorcycles, I worked on other stuff. Like I've always had that what they call the bug. Really, guy? You have a stop sign. I have the right of way. And then he turns left anyways. What a jerk. Orlando, man. Anyways, yeah, before I worked on motorcycles, I got this itch to create and you know, make things your own. So whenever I discovered motorcycles and was like, oh man, you can build out motorcycles, like that is awesome. It was kind of a cheaper version of what I used to do. So that made me happy because, you know, bike parts weren't as expensive, and, you know, bikes were a lot easier to modify and maintain. So I was happy about that. It's funny, Miss Blockhead cannot get the hang of the backup camera. I freaking love it. All right, I gotta run into the mall real quick, but I'll be right back. All right, that's ridiculous, man. Apple store in there. I had to go got my Apple Watch repaired here in Mall of Millennia. It is always stupid crazy in there. Anyways, just to do the reveal of what I'm talking about here, what we're gonna be kind of working on, adding to the channel, having some fun with. I know, man, I'm getting to it, calm down. All right, here it is. I know, right? Cool. A pick 'em up truck. So many of you guys know the last truck that I had was a Tacoma, Toyota Tacoma. If you guys don't know what a Tacoma is, you're living under a rock. Anyway, so yeah, the last truck I had was the same exact truck. Well, almost the same exact truck. However, this one, 4x4. So the last one was it was only 2-wheel drive. So what is that, a 4x2? Skirt. So some recent changes happened at my job. I had to basically take my other car or other truck back, turned it in. It was a lease, so I was only allowed a certain mileage, or, you know, a certain amount of mileage per year, or for the term of the lease, basically. Per year, I think it was about 12,000. Ooh, a Raptor. Yeah, so per year, I think it was about 12,000 miles. And so with some recent changes to my job, I'm actually going to be having to drive and travel more often. With my previous setup at the job, it was pretty much perfect for the lease. And unfortunately, with these recent changes at the job, I would more than double what I was allowed to have on the lease. So I went back and I basically told them, I'm like, listen, I'm gonna be way outside of my lease, you know, with this new work change, you know, what can we do? So they were like, all right, well, you can either buy out the car or buy out the truck as you have it right now. And I was like, well, I love the truck, you know, I love the Toyota reliability, but I don't really want to have the 4x2, you know. I'd rather, if I'm gonna have a truck, I'd rather it be 4-wheel drive. And so they're like, all right, well, you know, what we can do is they were having this what they called a lease release event. And so they basically let me out of my lease, and then I ended up getting this one instead. So instead of this being a lease, I'm gonna own this one. That's how we came about having, you know, this truck. Got a grill in the back there. we're going to be doing a lot of stuff to it. So I just figured I'd introduce it to the channel because, you know, it's something, once again, that I enjoy, just like motorcycles. I actually ended up getting a truck because of motorcycles. Beforehand, I had a car, and I was thinking, okay, if I'm going to have bikes, you know, if one breaks down, or, you know, I have friends that ride bikes, then I'm going to need something to be able to haul those bikes in just in case, right? And sure enough, I think, not my bike, but our friends Anna and Aaron, they were having some issues with their bikes, and we had to go scoop them up, you know, took some ramps, loaded their Sportster in the back of the truck. Just having a truck is so much nicer than, for me anyways, than having a car. I've had plenty of cars previously, and so the Tacoma, the last Tacoma that I had, was the first truck that I had. Absolutely loved it. My parents, or my dad, had trucks growing up, and so, you know, I've always had an appreciation for them, but just that ability to haul stuff, it's really nice. And I mean, this truck it's nice. I like it. I mean, it's, as per my last car, you know, it's not quite, doesn't have as many bells and whistles as a Cadillac, but, you know, I had a Cadillac ATS 2-liter turbo previously, and it just gave me so many problems. And so the reliability of Toyota is where it's at. I'll do a video talking about why I chose a Tacoma over, you know, other mid-size truck options, because I mean, there are definitely a lot of other mid-size truck options out there. I think the closest runner-up was probably the Ford F-150. But yeah, I just thought I'd do an announcement telling you guys, you know, we're gonna be having some, really, guy or girl, freaking, wow, Orlando drivers. Okay, yeah, one of the modifications I'm gonna do to this truck is a train horn for situations like that right there. So that person's lack of planning just caused them to cut across all those lanes and, you know, drive like a dumbass. But yeah, so I'm gonna be, you know, customizing the truck. There's already a couple things that I've done to it, which actually, you know what, I'll cut to the parking lot, because I'm actually headed to Harley right now, and then I'm going to do an install there on this truck, because unfortunately where I live, they don't allow you to do any like maintenance or modifications on your vehicles, which is, I mean, I kind of get it, you know, with the homeowners association, but it's kind of a pain in the ass at times for stuff like, I'm installing a grill on the truck today, you know, so it's just kind of like, I'm not going to be leaking oil or anything like that, but like I said, at the same time, I kind of get it, because it keeps people from doing maintenance on their cars, from causing like oil spills and whatever else, broken down cars and all that. So anyways, let me cut to being at the parking lot, and I'll show you guys what I've done to this thing so far. It's not too much, but it's going to be, you know, gradual, little by little. So let's check it out. All right, so I'm sure there's people that enjoy motorcycles and trucks. Like I said, haven't done too much. I'm about to change out the grill on this thing because the stock one looks like a cheese grater. I went with the sport option, so did do blacked out emblems. I took off the big TRD thing on the back, you know, where it says TRD Sport, just because I don't like that. I'm gonna be taking this off, changing out that emblem, blackening it out. I did go ahead and I installed a bed extender from my previous truck, which is, I mean, awesome, especially when you're hauling bikes. This is really cool. Like, this little new key fob locks and unlocks your tailgate, because people like stealing tailgates, apparently. It's pretty lame. But yeah, this bed extender, awesome. All right, so if I'm hauling bikes and stuff, basically throw the bike there diagonally, whatever, and I've got way more room, so got the bed extender on there. And then some stuff done on the inside, so nothing too crazy. I got this little organizer for the glove compartment that like gives you these little cubbies, otherwise it's just one big open space. But this is nice because, you know, it keeps stuff all locked in place. I think they call it like the OCD organizer. And then I also got an organizer in here, which divides that all up. And then I've just got like pens and like some fishing strings, some knives. We got some extra Glock mags in there, some pain reliever, some summons of inconsideration, just in case people are inconsiderate. It's funny because it actually looks like a ticket, but you just write in and put all their information in there. I've used those a couple times. I think they're funny. I'd love to see the reaction on people's faces whenever they get them. But yeah, that's it. I'll like I said, I'll go over more of why the reasons I chose, but you guys get ready to see some truck content on the channel. I'm going to continue doing what makes me happy, which has been the whole formula for the channel ever since I started it. You know, motorcycles make me happy. They've led to some amazing opportunities. And, you know, working on vehicles and, you know, just using your hands, something that I get a lot of enjoyment out of. And so it started with cars originally, but now I'm going to be doing that to this truck, kind of making it mine. I'm going to take you guys along for the ride. If you guys aren't here for truck content, that's totally cool, man. Y'all just don't watch the videos. You know, if you see like something about the truck, don't watch it. And if you're only here for the motorcycle content, then cool. Me personally, I think they go hand in hand because, like I said, I've had to haul bikes plenty of times with the last truck that I had, hence the bed extender. That's the news, guys. Like I said, big focus here. I'm gonna continue doing what makes me happy on this channel. Otherwise, content's just gonna get, you know, kind of dull and boring, and I don't want it to get there. I don't want that to happen. So I'm just taking you guys along for the ride of whatever I'm doing and whatever I'm enjoying. Hope you guys can appreciate that. If you don't, I get it. Ride safe. Anyways, yeah, if you guys like the video, be sure to hit that like button. If you're not subscribed already, hit subscribe. If you guys are fellow Tacoma owners, be sure to post up down in the comments below. Let me know if y'all are part of the taco fam. Until next time, you guys drive safe, ride safe out there, stay vigilant, do what makes you happy. I'll catch you guys on the next one. Deuces.